Every single question that I got is about Bray's dad. What's up guys, it's Sammy and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date with everything that I am posting. I haven't been on YouTube, I haven't uploaded on YouTube in months. I think it's been like 2 months at this point. I feel like life strapped me to the back of a truck and just drove like 120 down the freeway. I bought my house back in January, moved in on Valentine's Day. Right away I had Bray's birthday party, and then the last couple months has just been me making my house a home. Just going through the ebbs and flows and the ups and downs of one, being a single mom and trying to make my house a home. Things are really freaking expensive, like really expensive. And just imagining doing all of this without a partner. Ever since I was a little girl, I feel like I've always imagined getting a house with a partner, having that fairy tale wedding, and well, I can't even say that. I never really imagined, I guess I never really dreamt and imagined myself married with children, but I always knew I wanted a family and that I wanted to be a wife. Does that make sense? I was always like, yeah, like one day when I'm married and I have kids and I'm in love, but I never sat there and was like, wow, I can't wait to have a big wedding and buy this beautiful house with this person or this person. Like I never really went into detail. I just imagined one big happy family, right? And I'm so proud of myself I was able to do this, but like I didn't want to do this alone. And it just really hit me. And so I've been going through these months and just ups and downs of going through grief, going through heartbreak, trying to understand my feelings and understand myself. On top of everything, raising a baby, buying a new house, doing all of these things, and then trying to juggle work and social media and having to post twice a day on your stories and posting on your Instagram feed to stay relevant. I honestly just like stopped working. I would say I fell into kind of a depression. And even my therapist was like, you're definitely experiencing grief right now. You're going through that. Because I've been feeling so many emotions and so many things. It's just the ups and downs of healing. I see it from myself. Like I haven't been handling things the way that I handled them in the past, and I've been setting boundaries, and I've just been doing really well, but that also pulled me away from work and posting and talking about things. I guess I just needed to protect myself for a little while. The past like 2-3 months have been difficult, but beautiful. I just had my 29th birthday. One more year in my 20s. I feel great. I know that this next year for me is going to be substantially more positive than the previous year I just had. I know that for a fact because I haven't allowed a lot of things to happen in my life that I was allowing before. I posted on my Instagram like 3 days ago, and asked you guys to give me questions to answer. I just want to do a Q&A. Let's get back to it. Let's get everything out into the open. Every single question that I got is about Bray's dad. I think I'm just gonna keep this part to myself. So let's get into the questions. The first question, how's your mental health and what's your biggest struggle as a new parent? I think I kind of already got into that into the opening of this video. My biggest struggle as a new parent is just being a single parent, having to do twice the work, sleep twice as less, pay for twice as much. It's just a lot, girl. I cannot keep up sometimes, but I'm doing it because I don't have a choice. My mental health is way better now. Another question, where did you move to? I moved back to Pennsylvania. Delaware County area is where I grew up, where I'm born and raised. I couldn't raise a baby alone across the country. I have a good solid group of friends out there, but it just isn't the same as having your core people around you. My best friends, my one best friend, she's been in my life for almost 20 years. Like my best friend for almost 20 years. My other friends, it's been 10 plus years. My whole family, my immediate family is here. It just makes more sense for me to be here and raise a child here, because raising a child alone, like completely alone, I'm alone majority of the time, right? But if I want to, I can get in my car and go to my parents' house, or get in my car and go to my sister's house, and it'll take me 10-15 minutes. And I was going through stuff while being in LA. If my friends weren't around or my friends were busy, like what did I do? I had 3 friends that I could genuinely feel like I could call and they could help me through things. But even then, it's like, I don't even want to tell people my business. I don't even tell my family my business, but it's different when you can go sit at your family's house and not talk and they don't bother you or ask you questions. Whereas like, you can't go to your friend's house and sit there and just like not talk. Some friends I can. You still feel like you somehow, some way have to like perform. And here, at least when I'm going through something and I go to my family's house, I don't feel like I have to watch Bray the whole entire time. And sometimes I need that. Like I need to be able to go somewhere where I'm just like, I can go sit on my parents' couch and they'll take Bray and like feed him and play with him and hang out with him, and I can just sit on the couch and watch a show or sit on the couch and go on my phone. I don't have to watch Bray and he's not like attached to me. I need those moments where I can just like share space with others while also not having to necessarily be a mom in that moment. And I didn't have that in California. It just made more sense for me to come back here. And I had been looking at houses and stuff in LA, but why would I make a home there when it didn't feel like home? Whereas I feel safer here. I feel comforted here. I feel more welcomed here. Do I want more kids? Absolutely. Yes, I would love more kids. I always imagined myself having kids back to back. Like if I ever were to have kids, I always would say like, yeah, once I'm, you know, in a relationship and I'm married or not, I don't really care for marriage. Once I'm in a relationship, I'm just gonna like start popping them out like one after the other. Obviously, that's not the case. This is probably gonna sound crazy to some people because I'm still so young and I still have the opportunity to like find the love of my life and have children with them. I've honestly thought about going through a sperm bank and like getting a sperm donor, because I have gotten, and this is something that I will have to work through and I'm actively acknowledging and working through already. I've gotten so selfish in being a single parent and making all the decisions and choices for Bray and I don't have to ask anyone's permission or advice. I've gotten really selfish. Like I've gotten him a passport. Like tomorrow I could be in Italy and nobody could tell me anything. So it's really scary for me to think about being in a relationship and having a child and having to share decisions, and it's made me really selfish basically when it comes to my child. I do want more kids. Thinking about having more kids with somebody else scares me. Thinking about raising a child again alone sounds more fitting. I am willing to allow myself a few years to find somebody who makes me feel safe enough to want to have children with them. How much have you spent on renovations so far? Ooh, girl, I don't even know. 15,000 just on the flooring and repainting the whole house. I will do a house tour. Once my house is like completely done and I feel comfortable enough to make a video and show you guys what my house looks like, absolutely I will do that. But you guys need to give me a little bit of time. It's a lot. I've spent probably, I'm gonna actually do the math. I don't know, but a lot. Are you a monogamous dater? Not weird, just bi. Okay, no, I'm not. I'll go on a date today and then go on another date tomorrow with a different person. Things aren't intimate, then I don't feel like I have to just strictly stick to one person. Until I actually feel like I want to stick to one person, then I'll vocalize that. But I'm very, very open and honest from the very beginning. It's very casual dating. I thought I was available to date, opened myself up to dating, but kept finding that people aren't actually emotionally available the way that they think they are. So I found myself becoming really frustrated because it's not just me dating anymore, it's me dating for me and my son. And it's not just me being able to get a text, it's 4 o'clock right now, me getting a text at 5 o'clock being like, hey, meet me here at 7 for dinner or at this bar so we can grab drinks. It's not like that. I have to plan ahead, at least 2-3 days ahead. Get a babysitter, pay a babysitter, and I don't feel comfortable with anyone being at my house or like picking me up from my house. So I'm gonna drive myself to wherever I have to go. Getting ready, getting out the door is just like a process. And then it's not like I can really do too much because I have a baby to take care of in the morning and I gotta come home at a certain time. So the babysitter isn't here. You know, it's just like, I don't wanna sound like I'm complaining. It's just a lot. And I feel as though with dating, people weren't considering how much work was going into me actually making time for them. I've come to the point where I'm so okay not dealing with any of that. I'm not gonna say it's easy. It's not an easy thing to like realize and be like, okay, I'm just not gonna open myself up to people now, because for me, I'm a lover. I love love, and the holidays are coming up. I just feel as though this is a time for family for me, and there's no one that I could start dating now. It's the end of September. There's no one that I could start dating now and feel comfortable enough by the holidays to share a holiday with them. But that's also something that I would want, so I would probably make that happen before it should happen. And so I'm acknowledging that about myself and realizing that these next couple months I'm just gonna keep to myself, raise my baby as I have been doing. And that doesn't mean I'm not gonna go out and like have fun and enjoy life and do things, but I think I'm just making myself unavailable in any form of relations that wouldn't be platonic, just because I want to protect myself. And I've felt really sad the last couple months just dealing with inconsistency with people, and I don't want to feel like that. How has it been adjusting to the East Coast? It has been tough because I've said this a million times, like, this is not where I want to live. If I could up and move my family to Florida, I would do it in a heartbeat. I wasn't ready to leave California. I still had so much that I wanted to do there. I had so much that I wanted to explore. I moved there during COVID. I didn't really get to explore the way that I wanted to. And then I had a baby and I moved back here. It definitely has been hard though. All around adjusting to everything. That's it for the questions. Thank you guys for asking them. I hope I answered as many questions as I could, or what you guys were curious about. I am gonna be consistent again. I'm really excited about it. So send me any ideas that you guys have. Comment down below what you guys wanna see. Maybe a day in the life, like what it looks like from day to night, literally, of what my days look like with Bray. And I've been doing a lot of home renovations, like in my house. Any videos that you guys want to see of that. I haven't really been recording too much. If you guys do want to see any home renovations that I've made, or little things that I've been doing around the house myself, decor, things like that, I'm not done by any means, nowhere close. But if you guys want to see any of that, you can head over to my TikTok. I literally film all the time and just post them all over TikTok and Snapchat. I downloaded Snapchat a couple months ago, and it's actually so cute and fun. I haven't had it in years, literal years, because someone hacked into it when The Circle came out 3 years ago, and I lost my entire Snapchat, so I lost years and years of memories. But I re-downloaded it and it's so cute. I love it. I love having Snapchat. So you guys can head over to my Snapchat and keep up with my TikToks. If you guys watched all the way to the end, I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.